Chat to me a little bit about Kieran Marmion then, and how, well, his introduction, I suppose, in a way, impacts that 9-10 axis. Again, probably a guy who's a little bit underrated. I think maybe people associate Marmion with almost cameo appearances, and yet he's actually done some really stellar jobs in the Irish jersey over the last couple of years. But, lining out alongside Johnny Sexton, to borrow the American term, they'll have had plenty of reps, and I'm sure there will be a kind of a chemistry established there by now, just maybe not quite as, I don't know, natural or almost subconscious as the Murray and Sexton combination.
Yeah, well, he's part of the furniture under Joe Schmidt. He has 22 caps, but he's been there in pretty much every single camp, knows exactly what's expected. Like you mentioned, people associate him with cameos. People probably associate him as a wing almost. You mentioned Kieran Marmion and Ireland, they go, oh, brilliant job on the wing against Australia. He did a brilliant job at scrum half against England in 2017 to help deny them a Grand Slam. He's been good in other games at scrum half as well, and his performances for Connacht have been really consistent as well. Probably go under the radar a little bit because maybe people don't watch Connacht as much. Obviously his box kicking, you mentioned, Stevie, is not the same pedigree, and the consistency of his pass is not quite the same, but you're comparing to the best 9 or maybe joint best 9 in the world in that department. He gets good tempo in the game. He will have a good understanding with Johnny Sexton based on being in camp an awful lot as well, and he's actually a really good defender. I think all the Irish 9s are pretty brave defenders and actually like that aspect of the game. So I think you expect a massive drop off. He's going to make huge errors, but realistically, every time he's come on, bar a couple of maybe loose passes against Australia there in the summer, I think he's done pretty well, and I certainly think he's deserving of this chance and a chance against the All Blacks next weekend.
So I was going to ask both of you that actually, because we had this, yourself and Andy Dunn had a vicious disagreement on air last week about this, but say if Marmion goes well this weekend and hypothetically Conor Murray was actually available next week, which side of the debate did you come down on again last week?
About the scrum halves?
Yeah, who would you start basically? If both were available, if Murray was available, do you
if Murray was available, I said I'd back Murray to start and beat the All Blacks. That was my thinking on that one. But if he's not, he was in Dubai and Paris this week, so he didn't even train with Ireland. We can maybe take it for granted that he's going to miss the All Blacks game. I think Marmion earns that shot. For me, John Cooney is probably the most similar to Murray in terms of the tactical kicking for Ulster this season has been really excellent, and last season. They're quite similar in their skill sets, but he's obviously so less experienced, and you have your depth chart there coming into a World Cup. I think the experience for Marmion is much more valuable, and I think he just deserves to get that opportunity, having sat behind Murray for so long.
Yeah, would you go along with that, Steve?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think people deserve their opportunities, and Kieran Marmion's definitely deserving of an opportunity to start in a big game and show what he's got. And I don't think those 22 caps, I don't think he showed the world what he's capable of. I think there's plenty more in the tank, but he's got big boots to fill in Conor Murray, and even if Conor Murray was available next week, I don't think it's worth risking him being out so long with a bad injury. Just get this block of games over and done with, and then reevaluate everything come Six Nations. And I think Murray might agree with me. I'm not sure that this team that's playing against Argentina on Saturday is going to be the same team that plays against New Zealand. I think there's going to be a number of changes.